What's up, Sun Rays? Welcome back to the channel. It's Ray. If you're new here, welcome. Today I am going to be doing a wash and go. So I am going back to the products that I said I wanted to use up this spring and summer. Summer is almost over, guys. So I need to get to it. So what I am using today is the Curls Ultimate Be in Control Curl Sculpting Gel. I talked about this. I think I showed 3 or 4 gels from Curls that I have in my stash that I need to review. So I pulled it out today and I am using as a leave-in the Curls Blueberry Bliss Hair Milk, which is already on this side. I put it on in the shower, and the Curls Blueberry Bliss Restorative Leave-In Conditioner on this side I put in the shower. So remember in a previous video I was saying that I really like the leave-in, and one of my curl friends, well actually 2 of them, said that they really like the hair milk. One of them is no longer on YouTube. The other one is Sherry Berry DC. And Sherry said that she thought the hair milk was more moisturizing than the leave-in. And I said, well, I have both. I used them both. I didn't see a big difference. So I wanted to compare them. So that's what we're doing today. So we're going to do a little bit of a comparison with these two, as well as a review on the gel. What I can say about the hair milk, is that it is a little bit thinner than the leave-in. I put them both in my hands and kind of just tested the texture. This one is a little bit thinner. It is more like a hair milk. And then this one is a little bit thicker, like a thick leave-in. I will say that this one felt really good going on, and it did feel moisturizing. This one felt moisturizing as well, but this one it is a reparative leave-in. So it does have quinoa, hydrolyzed quinoa in here, as well as silk amino acids. So you are going to get that strengthening aspect from this, even though it is moisturizing as well. This, I didn't see any proteins in here, but don't mark my word on it because I was just looking quickly, but I know for sure that this has those in it. So that's a difference right there. So like I said, the hair milk is on this side, the leave-in is on this side, and now we're going to see, hopefully they both pair well with this gel. As you see, it is in the plastic and I have not tested it, so we just gonna figure this out as we go, guys, and pray that I do not get flaking and that I get a good wash and go with this. Like I said, I do have some other curl gels too. I was going to do a side-by-side with the gels as well, but then I said, you know, I'm not going to do that because that's too much. If for some reason one side didn't work out right, I don't want to say, okay, it was the gel when maybe it was the difference between the leave-in. I want to make sure that the moisture is the same, so I want to use one product on top of the 2 leave-ins. Okay, so today I'm using the Ultimate Be in Control Curl Sculpting Gel. It is supposed to be firm hold, and as you can see down there, it has the coily hair down there, so this is supposed to be for us. And I wanted to try this one first. The other ones are a little bit lighter than this, based on what it's saying. One's a medium hold and so forth. So we're going to go with the strong hold today, and we are going to start in the back as we always do. So my hair with the curl milk in it, or hair milk in it, looks pretty good. Here we go. We're going to go in with that gel, and this is the texture of it. So it feels like a gel, somewhat jelly like, but somewhat sticky feeling. Not sticky, I mean, you could see it. You see that? That's what I mean. So it's not really, it doesn't feel sticky like, oh, my hair is sticky, but it has that tack, that little tack, like, so you can tell that it's supposed to have some hold, is what I'm saying. Does that make sense, guys? Okay. That's what it looks like. Don't feel like it has much hold to it, and it looks like it might even flake. I hope not. Getting a little bit more. I'm rubbing it on. You'll see how it has that look. Can y'all see that? How it has a little bit of a white. Looks like it might flake, but I'm not positive, so we're gonna see. I don't want to use too much, but I want to use enough. I feel like it's kind of frizzy. It's not really taming the frizz. Okay guys, so that's the first side. I'm going to jump over here to this side so we can see how it reacts with the leave-in and see if I see a difference. Because I'm trying to hurry and I don't want to have to add more water either. So let's jump over here, see if we can see a difference. The good thing is that if it doesn't work, I don't really have anywhere to be until Wednesday. And I could actually pull, it ain't anywhere important where I feel like I have to look great. So I can put a hat on and hide any flakes that I might have or whatever. So let's hope I don't have to do that. Let's hope I can get a pretty good wash and go out of this gel. This gel could be deceiving. I'm not sure if it, I'm gonna add just a little bit more for, make sure my ends are coated. It could be deceiving as far as hold is concerned. But right now it feels like a light hold. So I will say that. See how loose, much looser and longer this side of my hair is than this side. And I feel like I see a little bit of white on this side too, but for some reason it looks different. It doesn't look, to me, it looks like it's soaking in better on the leave-in side and like they're mixing better with each other. versus with the milk, but maybe it's my eyes. My eyes could be deceiving me, but that's how it looks. And that's kind of how it feels too, putting it on. I always get heavy-handed on this side, but I feel like because it's longer that I feel like I need to use more over here. And I don't understand why. So anyway, we'll see. All right, that's that side. Okay. Go to this front side real quick. Give y'all a couple shows up front, and then I'm gonna do the rest off camera till I get to this side. So again, see how that, to me, is looking like it might flake on this side. And I dried my hands off. I got my towel here so I'm not mixing the product, but let's see. I need a little more on the ends, because guys, you want your hair to feel like everything is coated. You don't want to feel some really smooth pieces and then some not so smooth pieces. You want them to all feel the same. Alright, now let's see what this side is gonna do with the gel. So that's totally different. This side turned really white. This side just seems like it's soaking in better and mixing with the gel better, the leave-in. I mean, like you said, you can see a little bit of white, but not like the other side. Yeah. That may be good, that may be bad. You know, who knows? We'll see. We'll see which one has the most moisture for me. All right. Okay guys, got it all applied. This side just looks like it's mixing better, soaking in easier. This side has a lot more white. This is the milk side. Even though the hair milk is thinner in consistency than the leave-in, I feel like the leave-in spreads out well. In the shower, I felt like even though it was thicker, it still spread it out well in my hair. It dissolved in my hair really nicely. I felt like this spread it too. This had a little bit more slip because it's thinner It doesn't have that strengthening aspect, so it does feel like it's a little bit more moisturizing in the shower. But as you can see, it doesn't soak in as well for me, and it's leaving more of a white. So I'm thinking that it's not mixing as well with the gel. But my hair's not dry, so we are gonna see. Both sides look pretty shiny for the most part, and curls are looking good. So let me sit under the dryer and I'll be back. Stay tuned. All right guys, so I'm back from under the dryer. And guys, my hair is soft. I don't know why she calls this a firm hold. Hold on, maybe I'm not supposed to use a leave-in. I guess I should have read the directions, right? I'm telling you, with a leave-in, it is definitely soft. It is not a firm hold. It says use this curl sculpting gel for your wash and go on freshly cleansed and conditioned hair. 0 flakes and no frizz. Maximum hold. So it didn't say anything about using a leave-in, so that could be my bad. With a leave-in, it's going to be soft. Now, with that being said, this side, even though it's soft, I still feel like it has more hold than this side. And this is the side that I use the leave-in, and you can see that everything is soaked in. This is the side I use the milk. You can see right here, I'll try to zoom in if you can, and you can still see that there is a little bit of white residue on my ends, okay, even though it's dry. So what I'm going to do, I am going to use a little bit of oil, which I don't like to do, but I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna use a little bit of oil and see if I can get that off. And I thought I had some, I do have some curls oil, hold on. I'll use this one. So fresh. I'm gonna use a little bit of oil, 1 squirt. That's more than I wanted, but we're gonna see. And I'm going to scrunch it on there and see if I can get rid of that residue. Go ahead and oh, it don't smell right. I don't remember it smelling like that, guys. Yeah, I don't like the smell of that. But anyway, so I scrunched it on there and it looked like it got rid of that. So we're gonna see. I'm scared to stretch it. I'm scared to stretch it because I think it's gonna stretch every, I think it's gonna stretch everything out, but I could be wrong. So what I'm gonna do is I am going to stretch it with, I'm not gonna stretch it with heat. I'm gonna do this real quick. Use this. My combs are wet, so I'm gonna use this claw clip and get another one. Oh, I'll use this. Okay, so I'm gonna stretch it real quick. I'm gonna go put on some clothes and everything, and I'll be back and let this down, and we're gonna see how it works. So stay tuned. Okay, guys, I'm back. So I'm gonna go ahead and take these clips out. It has not been that long. I put on a t-shirt because I'm not going anywhere, and I just put on a little bit of makeup, a little blush, tinted moisturizer, and mascara to look halfway presentable, okay? And a little lipstick. Now y'all know when I stretch my hair with clips, it leaves some indentions that don't look all that great when you first take it down, but the hair falls into place and it ends up looking okay, all right? So I did that because I didn't want to do heat. I didn't want to stretch all the curl out. I wanted to keep the definition in there, but I just wanted to get a little bit of length, you know what I'm saying? And a little bit more volume. If you want volume up here, you know, I can kind of just mush my hair a little bit and it'll get it bigger up there. But I'm not gonna do a lot today because like I said, I'm not going anywhere today. It doesn't need to be perfect today. And I want to see how long these coils will last. So okay, so guys, like I said, this is my longer side and it's my looser texture. Okay, yeah, and then this is my tighter side, my coilier texture. So you can see that it's a little bit more coiled up. Both sides are soft, no hold. Okay, no crunch. I mean, I barely feel a hold. It's just soft, but I like the feel of it. I do feel like there's a little bit of a coating on my hair for some reason from this, and I know it's this because I've used a leave-in many a times and I don't get that coating with any leave-in, with this leave-in when I use it with other things. So I know it's this that's leaving some sort of like little coating, but it's not bad. It's still just soft, fluffy hair. The shine is not there like it was when it was wet, in my opinion, but it looks healthy. I didn't see any flurries on either side, so that's great. You guys know that maybe that is from that oil I put on my hair. It feels more like a coating than oil though. But anyway, you guys know I put the oil there to get rid of that white residue and it took care of that okay. So that's good. Right now, both sides feel the same. They both feel soft. They both feel moisturized. So I will come back in a few days to let you know how the moisture held up with these and how the gel held up. So we'll see what my hair looks like in a couple days using this combination. So yeah, that's all I have to say right now. I'm not mad at it at all, but it's soft. I'm not sure why they call it firm hold. Now, I am anxious to see how this works on its own. I really wasn't trying to use a gel with no leave-in, but we'll see if it get, I think I'm gonna try it. We'll see if we get a firm hold with this without a leave-in. Maybe that's what I'll do next. So in the meantime, stay tuned for third day hair. Okay guys, popping in to show you my third day hair using the Curls leave-in hair milk and sculpting gel, which is the firm hold. It's the green one. It is called Be in Control Curl Sculpting Gel. So if you remember correctly, I used the hair milk on this side and I used the leave-in on this side, and I said I'd come back and tell you my thoughts. So again, third day hair. I have already been outside in the elements and everything, and this is what my hair is looking like. It does have some frizz and there is a very soft hold. Both sides feel plush and soft and like hair, and both sides feel moisturized. One is not any more moisturized than the other, in my opinion. They perform very similarly, in my opinion, with this particular gel. Okay, so I do want to say that I stretched my hair just a little bit using bands, so that's why some of the curls are kind of flipped up or whatever. But yeah, I can't feel a difference between the two. I don't see a difference between the two. One is not any more one side isn't any more shiny than the other side, in my opinion. The only difference I saw, again, which I will reiterate, is that the milk took a little bit longer to soak in. It left a little bit of residue once it dried, but I got rid of that no problem by adding a little bit of the oil and scrunching it in. It got rid of that. Still haven't had any flaking or any flurries. So yeah, the milk goes on smoother on wet hair. It glides on smoother. It feels moisturizing. You can definitely feel the moisture in this okay? On wet hair going on, the Blueberry Bliss goes on well too, soaks right into the strands. However, you do feel a little bit more of the strengthening or the reparative aspect of this leave-in versus the milk. But again, it soaks in better and it's as moisturizing. It's as moisturizing in my opinion. So for me, there's not a big enough difference for me to say get this over this. I'd say you can use them interchangeably. So if for some reason you're looking for the milk and you can't find it, I think that this will do you well. If you don't mind the repairing aspects of it, if you like this and you're looking for this and you can't find it, I think you'll be happy with the milk. I'll put it that way. So let me rephrase. If you're used to using the leave-in and you like the way it goes on and you like the way it feels and everything, then if you go for the milk because you can't find the leave-in, you're going to be happy with this. You're going to like the way that it applies and all that stuff. If you're used to using the milk because it applies a little bit better, it's a little bit silkier in the hand, a little bit milkier, it's not as thick. If you are used to using this and you can't find this and you happen to pick up the Blueberry Bliss leave-in, you may be able to feel a difference. You may say, I'm not sure if I like this as well as this. However, they perform pretty similarly. So get past the application of this and how it initially makes your hair feel in comparison to the milk. And then I think you'll be fine with the moisture aspect that you get. At least I am. I don't feel a big difference in the moisture. Both sides are soft. Both sides, I mean, you can see both sides are soft. Both sides are, you know, defined with frizz. Both. I can't say that the milk is more moisturizing right now. But I did use this. This does say you can use it alone, so it could be that this is really moisturizing on its own. So yeah. So yeah, I can't feel a big difference. I think you can go with either one. Okay guys, so that was my third day hair. Let me know how you felt it held up. Do you feel like you will use this combination or one of these combinations based on my review? Let me know if you have. Tell me if you've used the leave-in and the milk, which one you like better. Leave all that in the comment section below so we all can learn from you. And if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you on my next one. Bye guys.